Hey, what's up? How's it going? Hope all is well in all of your amazing lives. Today, I mainly just wanted to chat about social media and the freaking brainwashing that we're all going amongst. And what do I mean by that? I like even making these videos, editing them a little like after doing some other work I gotta do, actual work, school work. I found myself, especially the past few months, going on my phone. Like every time I would work for 10 minutes, then I would go on my phone and then I would put it away. I would kind of snap out of it, then continue working, and then another 10 minutes go by, and I kind of subconsciously just start scrolling through my phone, just not even like looking for anything, like I get an email or something like a text, not even anything useful. I just start scrolling through the pages, go on shorts or TikTok and just mindlessly scroll there for a bit. And I kind of just like, I don't know, I just like had an epiphany, I guess, recently. Like maybe I got some other stuff going on in my life, which maybe I'll talk about not right now, but a little bit later. But maybe alongside with that change, alongside with the epiphany, it's like because I've been recently really I got this me and my roommate got this nice home gym. I've been really trying to exercise at least like 20 minutes, 30 minutes a day every day. And like if I can't do one day, the next day I really try and absolutely go for 30 minutes to an hour. I really try and been trying to live a healthy lifestyle. Like I quit smoking, and I also, to be honest, after this summer want to quit drinking. Leading to my point, it's just like I've been seeing on TikTok and stuff the times I do go on before bed and stuff like that. I've been getting a lot of David Goggins, Andrew Tate, a bunch of other ones like coaches and stuff, like motivational talks. Because obviously, I think TikTok was listening when I was going through that life change and giving me that boost that I needed. But you know, the thing that I, alongside all those motivation contents of like, you know, you're losing time, you're wasting your time away, which I absolutely agree with, and I will come back to that. But the point I want to start off with is actually from Tony Robbins. I'm a fan of his, and like the way he. I haven't taken his course or anything, but he has all those interviews with like Theo Vaughn and all the other content he makes. It was actually on a podcast with Theo Vaughn. He was talking about identity, like because Theo Vaughn used to smoke as well, and he's like, "Why do you quit? Why did you quit?" It's like, "Well, I knew it was bad for me. Like, I didn't really need it." I'm obviously butchering the details, like, so please go watch it for yourself. But through that 5 minute conversation, the conclusion that Tony gets to is like, you smoking isn't part of your identity anymore. When it was part of your identity, it was part of who you are, like a stress reliever, plus, like, you go out to smoke, you kind of get a social thing going with other smokers. It was a part of who you are. But now that your life has changed for the better, you don't identify with smoking as much anymore, which is why you can just quit so easily because it's not part of you anymore. And I absolutely agree because that's kind of the same thing that happened with me with smoking. I used to, yeah, I'll admit it. I used to like vape and stuff because that's when it came out like what, like 5, 6 years ago when it started booming. My friend started doing it and then I was on it as well. And then I did smoking that, and then I did like some of those like intensive like nicotine salts with like the super potent ones, like Zins and stuff. It was also super prominent as it is now. Anyway, but eventually, I didn't get like after years of smoking. First point, I was going into wisdom teeth surgery, and I had to fill out that checklist of what do you smoke, do you not smoke, and I was like, that was the step one when I had to really sign when I had to check that I'm a smoker and then label what I smoked. That was like the first step that like really hit me because it comes back to the whole identity thing. I kind of, you know, smoking for me was never an identity. It was definitely like a social thing that I would do with my friends and all that. You would obviously get the buzz when you smoke, but as soon as I looked at it, I was like, oh God, like, am I a smoker? Like, I don't want to. That's that's not what I wanted to do because I never done cigarettes or anything like that, and I never will because for my generation that's been drilled into our heads. Cancer, it's bad. Cancer, you'll die. Everything's bad. So yeah, when the surgeon kind of talked to me, it's like you smoke. It's like, bro, you're so young. Like, what are you doing? And kind of had a quick chat there, and like that kind of, I don't know, just this super like respected kind of just surgeon. I don't know, there was something about him just it kind of that was like the first click in my head. After that, after surgery, I kind of was already wanting to quit, and then after they smoke, like obviously couldn't smoke when I was after surgery because I had freaking 4 holes in my mouth throat area. And after that, I just quit after that because I was I didn't identify with it anymore. I never get the buzz. Like when I thought about it, it was like, okay, do I get the I don't get like the feeling because I've just been smoking for so long, my brain's used to it. So I don't get the buzz. I don't get that sensation. I know it's bad for me, so it's obviously not it's not good and it's definitely not neutral. It's bad for you, killing your lungs with all like those Chinese juices. So that was obviously a no-go. And then like I just didn't want to be spending all that money identifying as a like it's not even the label smoker, it's just that's not the lifestyle or the path I wanted to go on. And that's how I quit smoking. I haven't smoked since. It's been like I think like 3 years now. Um and bringing that back to social media, kind of a tangent, but a tangent that I controlled myself, unlike in the first video or the first attempt of the first video. I want, you know, kind of a note for myself doing this video, but also for anyone that watches. Like, I really want you to kind of think about it to yourself, like look yourself in the mirror and of like, do you identify with any kind of bad habits, that being, I guess, smoking or alcohol, since I brought it up, as well as social media, like just kind of scrolling, like, you know, you got to look yourself in the mirror and be like, you are wasting your time. And obviously, it's going to be hard in the sense you can say that, but I guarantee even myself back in the day, it's like you don't really mean it. But I don't know. I want to spread this message because like I'm thankfully, I I guess realized that while I'm still young in my years. I'm not that young, but I'm definitely not like 30, 40, you know, midway through life still smoking and wasting time, but it's just it's kind of what David Goggins and stuff would say. It's like when people ask for advice, because everyone wants to excel, everyone wants to kind of better their life financially, emotionally, make a big change in their life for the better. Everyone wants that. It's just, you know, there's no accountability, which is why I really want you to, after this video, think of a goal, whether it be exercise. Well, I think exercise should be, you know, do it like regardless. That shouldn't even be a goal. Like you should be doing that absolutely at least like 3 times a week, do like 10 minutes, 15, 20 minutes of exercise at least. But, I'm kind of further along that path than I know some of you are, especially talking to my older self, or older self, younger self, when I still smoked, when I thought I knew a lot, but I really didn't. And for anyone anyone that this video resonates with, because obviously I can't force you, right? This video is probably for some the other people that don't really care or whatnot. It's gonna be, oh, he's talking about motivation. I agree with him, and kind of click off the video and continue about. For those of you who I've managed to resonate with, I want to hold you accountable, but obviously I don't, me and you don't can't like video call or text on every day, which is why when I made my goal of quitting alcohol, I made sure to tell one of my friends. And a few weeks from now, I'm actually gonna go hang out with some friends at a cottage, and like, yes, it's a big event, so I'm probably gonna drink there, absolutely. But I promise you, at the end of that, I'm gonna tell some of my other close friends there that, hey, to be honest, after this summer, after this cottage trip, I think I'm probably gonna quit smoking because it's not who I identify with anymore. So, excuse the freaking fan in the back. It was just, I don't know, I had to turn it off. So, yeah, I want you to really think of a goal. And that whole accountability aspect makes it real because bringing it back to that smoking story, I think why that whole surgeon talk and me putting down smoker on that checkboard really hit me because that was the first time, because I was never proud of it, right? Most people aren't proud that they have to go out on a smoke break. Most people aren't proud they have this kind of addiction or dependence on social media, but also, there's so much adult content, which I think that's maybe a topic for another video, but there's so much out there that you can become dependent or addicted to. You saying that, hey, I'm gonna quit this to your family, your friend, and the more people, the better, hold you accountable because it's not just you in your head. You tell yourself in the mirror, hey, I'm gonna quit, and then you're the only person that knows. And you're like, oh, well, hey, next day, let me just continue scrolling on TikTok, whatever, and I'll start this next week, right? Welcome to New Year's resolutions. You say this to yourself or you say this to your best friend, get drunk on New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, and then there goes your New Year's resolution after like 1 month. So I really, really want all of you to think of a goal, whether that be exercise, whether that be tuning down your social media span, or a project. I want like even this, right? Obviously I can get like lazy, and you guys are probably thinking, what the hell? All he is talking and just uploading it and making like putting in like some sort of random gameplay with it. And I agree. This isn't, some crazy animated 1 month type of production. But I think just getting the energy to collect my thoughts, right? I'm not just here rambling. I am rambling, but at least in a coherent manner. If I just ramble, it's just going to be a waste of my time and your time, quite honestly. So I got to talk like confident, projective, influential manner so that I get something out of this, but also you get something out of this watching this. So, with that, I think of a goal, a project, exercise, eating healthy. That's a big one, to be honest. Like, I would very much respect, making the goal of, hey, I want to make like every day, like every dinner, every day, like a home cooked healthy meal. And obviously, money is tight right now in this brutal kind of day and age. So, if not every day is not possible, but at least 3 times a week. Maybe cutting some slack Saturday, Sunday, get yourself something on the less healthier side. But I absolutely believe if you truly put your mind to it and you truly want change and you truly tell someone, that's going to kind of give you that accountability. And it doesn't have to be like a surgeon or something random. You just got to surround yourself with good friends that'll actually, when I tell them to quit alcohol, like one of them, I'm going to be, when I go back to school and stuff, or university, I should say. I'm not that young. Relax. Um, is I'm gonna be living with him, and then I got another friend, a close friend of mine, that lives like 2 blocks away. So with them, knowing that my goal is to kind of quit alcohol and not drink anymore, one of them already doesn't really drink a lot, so that's really like the roommate I have. So that's really amazing. But the other one as well, like I've told him about it. He's like, yeah, it's a great goal. But if we go out and I get a drink or something, not only if he's gonna look at me with like a side eye, be like, hey, I thought you quit, but my kind of own conscience is gonna be like, yo, what are you doing? You said you're quitting. What's happening here? So yeah, I hope I hope this video resonates with a few. If not, I understand. I'm only one person, and there's a lot of people on this planet. For some people, like myself, I resonate with people like Tony Robbins, Dean Graziosi, Ray Dalio. I have his book. Like, I'm just naming the 3 people off the top of my head. Robert Kiyosaki. Not Kiyosaki. Oh my God, Robert Ko. It starts. Oh my God, I'm not. It starts with a K. The guy that made Rich Dad Poor Dad, and oh my God, I have his book somewhere. I'm forgetting it's the black covered book. That's the one. Anyway, those people might resonate with me, giving my kind of power to make this video, and hopefully I can continue that giving to someone else who resonates and does something good. An avalanche isn't started right off the bat. An avalanche starts off with a little bit of snow, a little bit of someone yells, and then one snow, it all kind of slides down the mountain eventually. So, with that, I'll end this video. We're at around 18 minutes, kind of a good length, digestible length. And yeah, and just you think, just because I can't see you or talk to you, I'm definitely going to talk about this, next week, or touch up on this in the next little bit. And I'm going to hopefully, through my voice over the big wide web, strike a chord, or continue to strike a chord. And hopefully one of these times I'll make you drive better change, because time is honestly going by so fast. Like, I honestly can't believe it's 2024. It's almost been 5 years since the start of certain virus going around and stuff like that. So with that, I'm gonna conclude. Thank you for listening. Thank you for your time as always. I hope I've been a positive influence on you. I hope I've been a breath of fresh air in a complicated world, and we take it day by day. So hopefully I make your day a bit better and all that. And I'll catch you tomorrow. See, I'm making myself a goal out there. It's the 22nd of July, 23rd of July. I will have another video going. To be fair, I don't know when I'm gonna upload it, but you're gonna see that it's gonna be on the 23rd. So anyway, thank you once again. Very grateful, very thankful. I'll catch all of y'all in a later video. Peace.